and welcome back to the channel. Now today, another modification for the Astra. We are doing a front splitter today. I'm going to be fitting a rear spoiler extension as well, so that's going to be fit. You probably watched that video last week, which I filmed today. Yeah, so I brought a TRC front splitter. I was going to go for the Maxton Designs one. However, the one that I wanted was £200, and I'm just like, oh, it's a lot of money for something I might break. And I spoke to a few people. Big up all the lads in the Essex group chat. Basically, they're saying they're really thin, and the Maxton ones break really easily. So that was enough for me. The TRC one cost me £140. So it's still quite expensive, but it's not £200 expensive, is it? So I do bang it. Yes, I'm going to be gutted, but I'm not going to be as gutted as I would be if I smashed it and it's like a £200 one. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to. I'm hoping it's going to the rear spoiler extension and the front splitter. I'm hoping it'll all tie in nicely, because going with the black and red theme that I've got going on with the car. So yeah. Right then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the car back home now. I'm going to get the front bumper off. You've seen me do that 1,000 times. I'm not going to keep saying the same thing over again to take the front bumper off. And I'm going to get the bumper in the garden and try and figure out how the splitter goes on. And hopefully it's as easy to fit as my Corsa one was. So let's crack on. Right, as you can see, we're in the garden. Bumper's off the car. I'm sort of just trying to figure it out how to put it on. But that, to me, guys, that's quite a big gap, man. I think the car's going to be well low. I have to be really careful. I'm quite glad I didn't go for the more expensive one now. So I've got a feeling I'm going to smash this. That is really low. Really low. I mean, look at that, guys. That is a big gap in it. And my car sits relatively low at the front anyway. Okay, so I'm going to try and figure out this now. The holes are already like pre-drilled, but there's not exactly much on the edge of the bumper to drill into. So it's a bit of it's not like the Corsa. The Corsa also had like a sort of an edge here. It's like a flat edge there. Whereas this is sort of the only bit you've got. Oh yeah. Right, drill's there. I'm going to start drilling and see how we get on with it. Trying to get the bumper in a position where I can sort of line it all up. Which, going from that Corsa, it was a bit of a pain in the backside. But we plod on, don't we? Right then, I've drilled some of the all the holes. Only problem I've come across is, see here, where it's had a repair. So the bolts just go into it. My worry, as expected, was it's just the bumpers. It's like the bumper's out of shape in places. It's okay over there, but over here it's out of shape. So I don't know whether they've repaired it, it's put the bumper out of shape or whatever. Well, I mean, if I turn it over, I mean, that's basically how it looks. It does stick out quite a bit. Not massively, but yeah, it's definitely takes some getting used to. So I'm going to try and get some longer nuts and bolts just to get through that where they've repaired it, and then see how that goes. Like I said, underneath the bumper, there's just not much, so you're sort of limited of where you can position it correctly. It's a lot harder to fit than the Corsa one is, I'd say that, definitely. But plod it on. Hopefully the overall look should be worth it. Right then, guys, we're all on. When it comes to this, unfortunately, there's nothing I can really do. This side of the bumper is so out of shape. The flex just isn't there, so I've had to sort of leave the bolt out. I mean, when it looks a bit horrific now, to be honest with you, now, because I've already drilled the hole. I should have checked prior, so I'm a bit gutted about that. But I mean, when it's on the car, you're not going to even be able to tell. So obviously it's underneath in it. So, oh yeah, right. Let's try and get it back on the car now. So if memory serves me well, the splitter makes the bumper a bit more stiff. Well, I suppose it will, won't it? And it puts it out of shape a little bit. But overall, it looks all right. It's just a shame about that corner. But there's just nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Whatever repair they've done, as you can see from behind. I mean, I'm no body person, but I imagine having all this here is going to prevent, like, it's not going to flex, is it? I suppose it's going to be stuck. But yeah, it's unfortunate, but what can I do? Just got to do the best you can, haven't you? So I'm going to get back on the car now and I'll show you. I might even give the car a wash the car and then show you the car and see what you guys think. Right then guys, obviously the bumper's all back on and stuff. What do you all think? Obviously that's a splitter now, so I'm actually quite, I think it looks much better now. I think it all ties in well. Obviously you got the black splitter, the front, the wheels, and obviously my spoiler extension which I fitted today, but it was in last week's video. So yeah, and it's not as low as I thought it was going to be. There is a bit of clearance. I mean, you get like what, a hand of clearance. I know that's still pretty low, but I'm actually like, it's nice to actually get some visual mods on it, because obviously since I've had it, only thing I've done visually wise is lower it, and that's it. Visuals, it's all stayed the same, apart from maybe the wing covers that Ash got me. But yeah, I'm happy with how it's looking, to be fair now. I really am. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think, guys. Like I said, I know the splitter's not the greatest because of that fucking bumper. There's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately, so it will be a little bit skewy, but I've done the best I could. So, but without buying another bumper, which I can't bother with that. It'll do. I'll adopt the Rover attitude. That'll do. So as always guys, thanks for watching. As always, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next one.